Hi, I am Irina, a local realtor in Hawaii. Welcome to my Hawaii Home Loan Guide. Today's topic is foreclosure, something no one wants to face. What steps can homeowners take to avoid it?
You definitely want to stay away from mortgage lates. That's why I always tell people put your mortgage on auto pay and make sure there's enough money in that bank account to cover it. If you're heading towards a situation where you just are not making ends meet, be proactive and before it gets too bad, we got to take a look at everything. And the first place to look is get rid of luxuries, a nice car, consumer debt, those are the things that go a long way. If refinancing would help make the property more affordable, you were in a 15-year fixed mortgage and it's got a higher payment, and you could you can make a 30-year fixed payment, then that might be a solution. But as soon as you miss a mortgage payment, it really hurts your credit. And most lenders don't allow a mortgage late in the last 12 months if they're going to do the loans. Now, fundamentally, if you're not going to be able to afford the home, maybe you got hurt, you lost a job, you can't work or something like that, then the obvious solution is to sell the home and keep the equity that is still left in the home.
If someone's struggling making payments, are there resources or professionals who can help?
Since the collapse in 2008 to 2010, there are a lot of new laws that force lenders to go through a process with a borrower who's more than 90 days behind on their mortgage payment. And they have to go through consulting, they have to give them guidance. They also have to agree to go through a modification analysis to see if there is a way to modify the loan in some form or fashion to keep that person in their home. A modification is you're staying with the same lender, same loan. They
Okay.
just modify the terms of your loan. They might lower your interest rate for a period of time. They'll put the missed payments on the back. There's a lot of things that a lender can do to modify your loan to make it something you can live with. They're required to do that. Now, there are private parties that also help with that you can hire to help you through your options. Just paid consultants that will help you understand the things that you need to do to get, the train back on the track and making payments. A lot of that has to do with consumer debt. How much consumer debt do you have? What are your other obligations? Now there's probably another option that you have a shining white knight that comes in, a family member that comes in and gets a new mortgage and pays off the old mortgage and helps you, but like a parent or something like that.
You are not alone in this. Lenders are required to review options and consider alternatives. The earlier you take action, the more solutions you typically have.
Get rid of the toys.
Next up, refinancing and using home equity wisely.